Dovahkiin equals Dragonborn. No way. Twitch chat with the detective work. Are you kidding me? Dovahkiin equals Dragonborn? Are you serious? Because that's his name on Discord. We've got Dragonborn in Discord. In Twitch chat, his name is oreoY0Y0. And then Dovahkiin is apparently the right player. Oh, what if it isn't, though? What if we review the wrong person? I feel like we should look up his profile. I'm going to try and find this guy's profile. Hold on. You're an ignorant man. Oh, I'm sorry for not playing a video game one time. Oh! In his previous replay that he sent me, he was in the Ja clan. That's him! Yes! It has to be him. He's still in the Ja clan. Detective work completed. We got him. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. Okay, it has to be him. oreoY0Y0, aka Dragonborn, aka Dovahkiin, the man who's impossible to find, but we found him. He's not going to take the back boost. I probably would have taken the back boost here. I like sitting in goal in the kickoff. I would probably want the camera settings to be zoomed out a little bit. That would be the first thing I would change here. But yeah, definitely take the back corner boost there, because our teammate is 100% taking the mid boost. That mid boost is up, by the way. It's just a replay bug. And nobody is aerialing. Why is that a goal? What is going on? Blake, are you planning to hit that ball anytime soon? I guess not. And he takes his sweet time, doesn't he? Starts his run up like in January and he still hasn't reached the ball. But yeah, we're 1-0. We haven't touched the ball yet, but that's a pretty good start to the game. I'll take that any day. So we are flipping on our way to the ball. That's good. As far as our actual kickoff goes, just want to jump a little bit higher into the ball and you're gonna get a better hit on it. Our hitbox is very low. Notice how low the nose of our car was to the ground when we're hitting the ball. That's gonna hit the ball like very, very close to the ground. Hold on, I want to show you just a visual here that will probably help you understand what I mean. So people are, pretty good at understanding that you need to go goal side. So put your car between the ball and your goal when you're on kickoffs if you don't want to concede kickoff goals. But what people don't often understand quite as much is that you also need to put your car higher off the ground so that you hit the ball in the middle vertically. Because if you don't, then somebody's just going to force it over the top of you. That's probably a reason why most of you who do lose kickoffs a lot are actually losing kickoffs. It's because you think, man, I'm hitting the ball in the middle in terms of left-right angles, but you're not hitting it in the middle in the vertical sense. Okay, so we're turning around here, expecting TXFC wheels to hit the ball, but that guy actually hits the ball. And after a slight hesitation, we will decide not to go for this. Now, the one thing I would like to see you do here is boost back, turn, then boost back towards the ball again. That would have been the smart thing to do. Don't be afraid to boost a little bit away from the ball, just to then turn quickly and then boost back towards it. What is going on? Back pass. Hold on a second. Aerial play. Oh, calm down. This lobby's getting a bit intense for me. So aerial mind game doesn't work because the goalie doesn't do anything at all. He's just sitting down looking at the ball. Yeah, we probably want to take that back left boost. You don't like the back left boost, do you? The Turtle 2, thanks for 25 months in a row, tier 1. That's insane, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. We have correctly predicted which way the ball's coming out here. Oh, look at that save by TXFC Wheels. Oh, how did he do it? Brilliant stuff. Okay, we didn't quite get the boost, but we could probably flick that into the middle. Yeah, just getting this to move as quickly as possible would have been the best thing to do. Just a quick pop and flick would have been ideal. We don't like back corner boosts a lot. Nice little dodge in the demo though. Yes, back corner boost, excellent. And now top corner shot. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I didn't expect the shot to be this close to being in, not gonna lie. But that's actually pretty decent. The one thing that I do want to say that's good about this shot is that it's over the goalie's head, so it's hard for them to, or it's hard for him to read. But the thing that it's not too, or that's not too good about it, is that we have landed here. Now look where our car is. That's not where you want to be landing on a shot. And how you can avoid that is by either, like, you know, just popping the ball, just jump once, pop it, and then backflip, and you're going to land in a much better position. You can side flip into this, and you're going to get a much better position. Just anything that doesn't involve front flipping, basically, is going to land you in a much better spot. Yeah, good idea not to go for this. Probably a good idea not to go for that as well, because your teammate is still recovering. When your teammate is still recovering in twos, your job is just to stall. Just don't dive in, don't take yourself out of the game. Because if you do go up for a challenge here, and it turns into a 50-50, your teammate is not ready to follow up, whereas the other team look like they're a bit more ready. He actually missed a boost as well. It's kind of good that you missed the previous challenge. Right, pretty tough read. He hit that pretty hard. You could have actually here crossed over the midfield, or you know, this line, and moved in from this, like this little sector here. See this dark like area of grass? That's where I would recommend you drive forward.
YouTube content since I'm bad at catching streams.
Like as soon as you see this happen, this guy go over the top, you want to like quickly get over onto this side.
striker match was a nice change.
Whoa! Pentagram, thanks for 5,000 bits. What on earth? Yeah, glad you're enjoying the YouTube content, man. Get more tired streams, laid back commentary on the OSM striker match, a nice change of pace. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Yeah, it's good to switch things up. I mean, for me, it's a really good practice. In fact, when I'm tired and I have to cast, that's brilliant practice because I've had to do so many events when I'm really tired. But yeah, let's take a look at this approach here. So we're approaching just to the right of center. Center line being the line that, not the center line in the midfield, but the one that separates or runs from one goal to the other. We're slightly to the right of it. If you're just here, just a little bit to the left on the approach, because this ball does look like it's going to come across pretty quickly, you're going to have an easier time scoring that. Because, look, we would have only driven from here to here, and we could still score it. You don't need to intercept the pass as early. And yeah, I bring that up not just because it's good in this position, but because it's good in quite a lot of positions. However, if your teammate looks like he wants to like quickly bounce the ball off the back wall right in front of himself, yes, you follow up. You just follow him. But if it looks like he's trying to cross the ball, go to the other side. That's a really good pass by the other team. Now, if the other team do a pass like this, you have two options. One of them is to quickly shut the shot down, make yourself as big as possible. Number two is to go as far back as possible, so you have the maximum time to react to it. And here we just didn't react quite quick enough, so let's take a look. So we're running really far away, actually, probably too far away. I wouldn't recommend being this distant, and also being this far towards the corner is definitely a misplay. Better place to be would probably be like just this line of boost pads here. If you're just on top of this boost, or just a little bit in front of it, maybe like on this little patch where the grass is missing, that would probably be your ideal position, because you'd be able to save anything that he shoots at this level from this range, no problem. And then when that pass does move across, look how little distance you're going to have to drive to intercept it. You're probably going to get a tackle on it, but we've just gone way too deep here. Look where we go. We've got 100 boost there. That is 100 boost secured. So we could definitely just turn more infield. That's going to guard more against passes, and it's going to give you a better, more efficient route back to goal. Look at our route we took back to goal, all the way into the corner, all the way across, and now finally we're able to intersect. Instead of just, we could have just like gone straight back towards the near post. I think Sunless Can's got a video that talks about that. That's pretty well explained. I've never made a video myself about shadowing, but I think Sunless did. And I don't remember what exactly the content was, but I'm pretty sure it'll be solid. But one of the things you want to do is just put your car between the ball and the near post of your goal. If you don't know what the near post is whichever post of your goal is closest to you. So the near post here would be the one on the left, and the far post would be the one on the right. But that doesn't always stay like that. As soon as we cross over to the other side of the field, now the near post is the one right here, on the right-hand side, and the far post is one on the left. It's just a way that we can quickly identify which post it is we're talking about. But yeah, between the ball and your near post, that is how you shadow. Just be in that spot, or be in that line, on that line, and you'll be fine. Oh wait, I need to read this. Why is everybody arguing in chat? What's going on in chat? I need to read this. Hope you're at least GC. I bet you're diamond low. I mean, you could be you could never play a game of Rocket League and you might still have excellent advice for doing a replay review. Like, I don't know who started this idea that you need to be good at the game to be good at like replay reviews or good at coaching, for example. You could be the best coach, the best Rocket League coach in the world without ever picking up a controller or touching a keyboard. I absolutely guarantee you that fact. If all you did was watch video of Rocket League and all you did was like critique and analyze, you could be the best coach in the game. There's nobody who is coaching well enough at the moment for that to be a false statement, for my previous statement to be false. I just don't think that you have to be that. You don't need any mechanical ability to be a good coach. They're completely independent. Yes, there is crossover because most of the Rocket League coaches that are around right now gained their experience from playing the game. But you don't need to. You don't like necessarily have to gain your experience from playing the game. You could actually just learn 100% from watching videos. There will be crossover. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think that playing will help you learn faster in certain situations, but it is entirely possible to be the best coach in the game and never play the game once. That's a good pass, actually. I like this. Probably wanted to grab that boost, though. Probably want to grab that boost. We did. Okay. Let's see if we can shadow in the right place. And we've gone way off to the left again. Looks like we will get an interception this time. And not the best landing on the back wall. So after this first touch went so poorly, I think that's when you just give up on this attack. Like that first touch is not one that we're going to be able to score, I don't think. We're just not quite there yet to be scoring that. And what is going to be really bad after we hit that or attempt to score it is our recovery. Our recovery is going to be awful because look how much boost we have when we're taking off. Like, I think if you had, yeah, we have 50 boost. If you have 100 boost here, or like 80 maybe, you can probably give that a go because you could, you know, reach the ball, take a shot. Maybe we score it, maybe we don't, but at least after we miss it, we've got 30 boost or more left over, so we can land on the back wall and then quickly boost back into position. But with 0, we have given ourselves no chance. We should have just conceded there because we've taken ourselves out of the game with no boost. Yeah, my point is, if you're going to commit for those aerial plays, you need to have a little bit of boost left over when the play's done so that you can get back into position. The King Spectre, thanks for 250 bits. Adriel RL, thanks for 16 tier 1.
You to put your seatbelt on or to not run a red light. Obviously they can't drive, but that doesn't make them wrong forehead.
Exactly, King Spectre. Exactly. Oh, okay. We're trying to place shot here, which is fine. I think if you place that correctly, there's no way that they're saving it. We don't need a dodge necessarily. But yeah. Gotta focus on those recoveries here. Okay, here we go. This is our moment. Ah! Never mind, our moment is gone. It's a very high aerial. This is like a Plat player magnet here. No offense to our resident Dragonborn. But yes, every ball like this, just a floaty ball, that will draw in an entire Plat lobby to itself. It's like maximum gravity. Everybody's up. Like guaranteed. Yep, I told you. Like, this dude's up as well. He's like, oh, that's a really floaty ball. Oh, yeah, gotta get up. Oh, man. Now I'm completely out of the game. Like, why do they go for this? What's he thinking? Oh, he doesn't hit the ball. Oh, this is annoying. But yeah, we've suffered the consequences. Oh man, he just completely beamed it, didn't he? It was a very floaty ball though. A very juicy, inviting floaty ball. He just dodged past the ball. He didn't dodge into it. Oh man, he doesn't like kickoffs, does he? Luckily the other team have given us the ball. We have not moved quick enough to take the back corner boost. We could have actually been quick enough here to grab the back corner boost. You just have to drive forward, touch the ball, and then really quickly boost into the corner. But we waited for the ball to come to us, so we didn't get there in time. This guy took our boost and then he didn't really punish us for having none. Okay, our teammate's back. He's nearly own gold. Yeah, a bit of hesitation there. I think we're far enough off our goal line that we're not going to be very useful for defending lob passes and shots anyway, so you just have to go in if you've committed that far forward. It would have also been perfectly fine to just sit in your goal there. I think maybe even better. Nice pass. Our teammate's not on the same page though. If you're having problems reading your teammates or teammates in Rocket League, the best thing you can do is just stay away from them. What is that? Right, another floaty ball. Oh! Oh! What a shot! He's actually done it. How did the other guy manage to beam this so badly? Oh dear, that is the slowest second jump I've ever seen. Blake University or whatever his name is has popped it the wrong way. But good goal there. Right, we're all tied up. Let's see if we can get the winner. Okay, that's a good start. Ah, he recovered. Nice. Okay, back post. This is fine. Now stay away from your teammate. No, don't drive off the line after him. Just stay back. This is where we can get into trouble. Is when we're right up behind him. If this 50-50 somehow goes really badly, like let's say, just for the sake of argument, it goes straight into the ceiling. The nightmare. The one that goes straight, like this 50-50 seems to happen every game that I play in, where the ball just goes straight up into the air and then it bounces down into my goal directly. But if that happens, and we're here, that would be pretty bad. But if we're further back, then at least the ball's either going to bounce into a position where our teammate can continue pressuring it, or we can have his back. Let's just try and not get too close to him here. That's the plan. I wouldn't go in for that at all. This is not a position we want to be aggressive in because our teammate has no boost. So I would probably leave this boost for him if I were you. Because yeah, he has 2, as expected. He doesn't have any left over. But the reason I would leave this isn't just because we already have, 37 boost ourselves. It's because we could just drive all the way back and take the back boost. If we leave the mid one for our teammate, he'll definitely take that. Like right now, he would take that boost if it was there. And then we could just go back to the back corner boost, like mainly because I don't know if aggressing this ball is that good of a plan. Our teammate could very easily hit this and screw us over, so I wouldn't go all in. We're 2-all here, so we're playing to consistently win this game. What's one way that we could just lose this game is by committing forward when our teammate is really near the ball and he might just redirect it for no reason. We're in Plat 2. He might just flick this ball for absolutely no reason. It could happen. So I wouldn't be this confident moving forward if I were you. And also now we've got a lot of distance between us. We have missed a shot, which we probably should have scored in hindsight. Okay, yeah, just get away from him. Just get in the goal. We need to be in the goal here. This turn off the goal line is not a good position to be in. The bounce was fortunate for us. It didn't bounce awkwardly, but if it did, we would have been in trouble with the position we put ourselves in there, off the goal line. Alright, so the ball's kicked off the wall a little bit. If that happens, you don't want to really be side flipping into it from this position because it's not going to go far enough. So yeah, just turning around and playing it on the deck is not a terrible idea. You actually want to play it though, instead of just backing off. That's a decent save. For overtime replays, we do skip to the end because then everybody gets the same review content, whether or not they have an overtime in their game. Else everybody's going to send me 70-minute overtimes. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, our teammate looks like he's got a few moves in attack. So he scored 3 goals. He was a bit of a disaster in defense. But yeah, there's usually a reason that teammates are in a particular rank. And that's, you know, maybe defense, maybe offense. Maybe it's their very passive, slow, calculated play. Maybe it's their fast, like pressure, ball chasing style. And you've got to try and figure out which one of those is it. If you're playing with a ball chaser who's trying to play like a really high pressure play style, you've got to be really careful not to double commit ever, because it's probably just a goal for the other team. You've got to back him up and like try and leave him boost, because he's probably going to be playing quite boost heavy. If you're playing with a really passive player, then you've got to be a bit more aggressive yourself, so that he doesn't have to. You're not doubling up in goal and both sitting around doing nothing at the same time. But this is one of those players that he could have been awkward. This could have very easily been a loss just by our teammate being very awkward to play with. But we gave him enough space so we didn't double commit too much. I would still have liked to see less throwing ourselves forward into offensive corners. That was probably the riskiest aspect of this gameplay that I saw. But besides that, it's mostly just solid stuff. I would zoom out this camera for sure. This camera is definitely getting us a little bit too close to the car, I would say. A bit awkward when the ball is right in our face. Might make it a bit easier for those kickoffs and challenges with a slightly zoomed out camera, so we can see what's going on around us.